So welcome back everyone, Mike here. I have some serious confusion going on here today. I don't even know where to start. So as many of you know, I have been waiting for a new Ford Bronco for the longest time. You know, it's a long story, but basically I reserved it about a year and 3 months ago. Officially ordered it in January. It was supposed to be here like in June, then July, then August. Long story short, we got an email from Ford last week or the week before saying it's finally built, everything's done, and they're getting ready to ship it, and it will be here before the 13th of October, okay? So the salesman from the Ford dealer, we text back and forth on occasion, and I get a text the other day saying he thinks it's going to be delivered on Monday, which is today. So I'm pretty excited, right? Well, then he texts me yesterday afternoon on Sunday, which I thought was odd, and he asked for my home address. So I gave him my address, and then he texted me this morning, and he said they're expected to be there about 10 a.m. I'm like, okay, and I'm thinking, are they delivering it right here, or what's going on? So I said, who will be here at 10? And he said the concrete block. And I'm like, what? I had the Ford dealer and the concrete company confused. They both have the same first name, and that's how I have them saved in my phone. So long story short, I thought I was getting a new Ford Bronco this morning, but I'm actually getting the concrete block for the firewood pad, which is a great thing too. Matter of fact, I'm not sure what I'm more excited about, but anyway, he should be here in just a little bit. We'll get these set. I just have my chalk line out here. The pad is 24 by 24. The block are 2 feet wide. So I'm coming in a foot from each edge. So the inside will be 18 by 18, and we are setting the block right on the concrete. There's rebar, there's mesh. Heck, this stuff's 7-8 inches thick, 4,000 PSI. It'll be fine. What I have found, talking to other people, if you try setting them off the pad, unless you put them on an actual footer, they'll get kind of wonky, move around a little bit. So I just made the pad big enough to set them right on the pad. And probably by this afternoon, we'll get the conveyor and everything set up here and be ready to go. But anyway, I will report back once he gets here with the concrete block, and who knows when the Bronco's coming. All right, block just got here. Got a big old Mac. Those things run forever. All right, we had to readjust a little bit there. It couldn't quite reach far enough, but we should be good now. Okay, got 2 sets so far. Comes another 6-footer. So this driver, he's doing a very good job. However, that old Mac and that boom on there is nowhere near as smooth as the excavator over there, that's for sure. Taking a little bit longer than what we thought, but we'll get her. Now these blocks, they're a little bit better than other ones that I've seen, but at least if you buy them around here, I can't speak for everywhere, these are not like buying, you know, regular concrete block. Every one is not exactly the same. I just made the joke here to the driver, you know, we're trying to get everything lined up. I said, you know, we're not building a watch here. I think these big ones here, these 6-footers, they weigh 3,400 pounds. So I'm not going anywhere near these things. I'm keeping my feet, fingers and toes out from underneath of them. Okay, now we're putting another 5-footer over at that end. As soon as we finish that row there, he'll head out to get the other load. About 3 more inches.
Back that way?
Yeah. All right, we got the first course set. He just left. He's going to pick up the rest of them. This will be 4 feet high, but I'll tell you what I've learned so far. These do not go together like the Lego blocks we used when we were kids. I'm telling you that right now. Now, don't get me wrong, it's going to work out just fine. It's just taking a little bit longer to set these than I thought it would. Most of that's because, you know, like I said earlier, driver's doing a great job. But you reached out as far as you can with that old truck, and just a little bit squirrely. A lot of adjustments to get it right. And like I said, all these blocks, they're basically the same, but they're all just a little bit different. So, you know, we're not building a watch here. I think it'll work out just fine. Now, one thing I need to do before he gets back, I need to break this off of here and that one off of there. These actually have a pattern on like the outside face. You know, that 5-footer on that side works out good. This one does not. So I need to break these off of here before he gets back. And everything will still lock together. But, yeah, they're definitely not going anywhere. I wonder if I could pick one of these up with the excavator. I thought they were 3,400 pounds, but these 6-footers, they may even be a little bit more. Let me know in the comments. 2 foot by 2 foot. By 6 foot solid concrete. All right, I moved that one basket of wood over there. It was kind of in the way with the front of his truck when he was trying to get squared up on the pad here. And that is where I'm going to keep those. That basket right there, that's for next year. That one's not ready for this year. That was just split a few months ago. But I should probably be able to fit, I don't even know, 12 baskets of wood over there, which would be 4 cords, a little over 4 cords. And in here, bulk firewood should hold about, I'm guessing, 15 or 16 cords of wood. And the way this is going to work is, you know, we'll set the conveyor up over here. It'll come in here, dump in here. Then we can set a basket beside the splitter for nice, small, straight pieces. We'll put in the basket for bundle wood. You know, we can set a basket or two in here and fill up, get all those filled up, and the rest will just be bulk firewood that I'll load right out of here with the firewood bucket on the tractor. That's the plan. All right, I got everything moved. I got that block ready right there. Now we're just waiting for him to return. He's probably going to be at least another hour or so, I'm guessing. All right, we got round 2 here. Tell you what, this is looking too nice for a firewood bin. This round's going a little better than the last one. We're only on the second block, but you think you can go this way just a hair? What are these ones? About 3,500 pounds?
Something like that, yeah.
About as much as a car.
About 3,500 feet.
Ty and Levi came down to check things out. What do you think, Ty? These don't go together as well as your Lego blocks. No.
13 miles an hour.
What'd you have it up to?
13 miles an hour.
13 miles an hour.
Sweet.
Well, what do you think of the firewood bin?
Wow.
Pretty nice, huh?
Yeah.
Came out good.
I'm just going to tell Archie for fun that this is a new outdoor play area.
Or we could, a doghouse maybe.
Oh my. Actually, Archie does not believe that some dogs live outside.
I know. That was always a thing. You know, when we were young, everyone had a dog outside, and that's just not a thing anymore.
No.
Ours wouldn't know how to act.
Oh my gosh. No.
It'd be the end of the world.
I know.
But there you have it. The firewood bin is complete.
There's even like a little echo.
Yeah, there's a little bit of an echo in here. You're right. Yeah, I think it came out good. You know, I don't care what anybody else does. I'll just tell you what I did, and it's something to think about. I set these on the pad. I think if you were to set them off the pad, you would want them on a footer. They came out pretty nice. You know, they're not perfect. Like I said, it's not like concrete block, you know, small concrete block. They're all just a little bit different, but they're sitting nice and tight. And this is a reason I had this slope this way out here for the rainwater. As you can see, it's a pretty tight fit all the way around the bin. I'm sure water would probably weep out of there in the joints, but you know, it'll get clogged up with sawdust and wood chips and bark and all that stuff. I'm ready to cut wood, you know?
Yeah.
Fill this thing up.
Well, don't rush it yet. We have a little bit more fall.
Yeah, we do have a little bit more fall.
Our leaves are turning pretty fast now and falling. So.
Well, do you want to wrap this video up, Melissa?
Yeah, thanks so much for being here, for watching. Check out our Instagram and our Facebook. That's Outdoors with the Morgans for both. We make one post a day, so like it, follow along, but we really appreciate you being here. Make a comment below, make sure you're subscribed, and get the bell notifications so you know when we publish our next video. We'll see you on the next one. Thanks.